I always enjoy mornings like this, to where nature and wildlife brings forth a tranquil, nonverbal perspective. It's always a privilege to experience simple encounters with wildlife in peculiar placements, like this white ibis perched on this pine tree. It's rare that I see them in the trees, so when the opportunity arises, I have to capture these moments. Another rare moment for me is when I encounter a broad-winged hawk that's landed in the grass area close by me. This affords me the opportunity to observe its behavior up close from different vantage points. I found myself fortunate enough to capture different angles of the broad-winged hawk on the R6 Mark II paired with the RF 100 to 500mm lens. Capturing these different angles just helps me to appreciate the moments that I'm able to really just focus in on these particular items. I truly am fortunate to capture these moments and for the, broad-winged hawk to be posing for me in so many different aspects that I'm able to capture it. Florida Florida rain always brings this subtle, relaxing moment. Even though the rain impeded on my experience with this broad-winged hawk, I still found that the situation was able to highlight an aspect of Florida wildlife that I'm rarely able to capture. What kind of got me inspired again to come out here today was really just looking at, this broad-winged hawk. Like I was sitting in my car, just came from this event, and this broad-winged hawk just came down, smacked down on the ground, and just landed. And, it continually started to just really try to flush out the prey within the area with his talons, like just really attacking the ground, just stomping at it and stuff. And it was just interesting. And, reading about it more and why they do this is like it's multi-layered, essentially. It does, a variety of things. One of the things, like I said before, it flushes out the prey within the area when they're hunting for these insects or, little, reptiles, lizards and stuff like that. But then also too, what it does, it creates this vibration, like they're mimicking the vibration that usually triggers, oh, bro, that's a nigga. Oh, look at that. No, it's a crow. Anyway, sorry. Squirrel. So it uses its talons to mimic a vibration that these particular insects or reptiles are used to, hearing whenever they're, noticing that they need to come up from under the ground. And they just utilize that to their advantage to try to, like I said, just try to hunt for more prey or bring more prey up to the ground so they can have a bigger feast and whatnot. And I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, like the interesting things you can learn about your local wildlife within the area. Like obviously there are tons of wildlife that you can go explore across the world. But I think, what's most important at times, at least for me in 2025, is really getting adjusted to my area here and my surroundings and understanding more so all the birds that are here. Birds are something that I just gravitate to, most of the time. And, it's been really a really cool experience to kind of learn more about this local wildlife in the area. So, just coming out here today, like I love the lighting and where it's at as of right now. I appreciate it because I think it helps to kind of balance the exposure that I want to try to capture with these birds. And it's pretty dope, pretty cool. Just really out here today, just really enjoying this space, this tranquility, and just observing, studying, learning the behaviors and trends of wildlife. A lot of times you don't have to always have a camera lens in front of the subject at hand that you're trying to capture. Sometimes you just come out here to really just observe and to really just survey everything and appreciate those moments and stuff. So I don't know. I think that that's probably one of the main things I'm learning within this wildlife space is learning how to take a step back and just really take in the scenery and then proceed forward with trying to capture that moment that is really, speaking to you at that particular time frame. That's pretty much it. I really don't have anything else to say outside of I'm just continually appreciate the process throughout the remaining of 2025 within learning more about wildlife and just really, just appreciate the process and just keeping it moving forward at the end of the day. But yeah, cool. All right, deuces. Catch you guys in the next one. Yes, sir.